So we're at part two now. Same day, around the same time. So what is the reason for splitting the video up into two different portions?
Well, because I feel like I told people in the promo video that I give them like a little bit more insight, a little in depth, more about me, and it just square that away about a little bit more about myself. It's a little more fun side of me and a little serious side too, but a little more depth about myself. So.
Okay. And so since you said we're gonna get in depth, about you, so what's your favorite sport?
Oh, basketball hands down. Next would come football.
Favorite sports teams?
Favorite sports team: Lakers, Chicago Bears, Notre Dame, everything.
Okay. Wow. What about where exactly are you from?
South Bend, Indiana. South Bend, Indiana.
Where in South Bend?
Southeast side of town.
Southeast side. It's like the hood, they say.
Yeah, that's what they would call it.
How does that work? What's one of your favorite stories that growing up?
One of my favorite stories, I bet bro don't probably remember this, my boy Cat. That's why I will always be, have love with him for life. All the Alexander brothers. We was at school. And we was us being at school. Me and my guy, C. Scott, we was there for a minute. So he came in like he was new to the scene. So he came in and he was basically a new student. So it was this one little white guy. I hope he all good, of course, but he always used to get everybody in trouble. Nitpick there. You couldn't touch him. We used to want to put our hands on him, but we couldn't touch him. So one of his things was he'd try to pick with us and try to get us to react so we'd get in trouble. Well, anything about Cat, my boy, he said, he told us one day, he said, hey, that dude messing with y'all first. He said he got this. That dude messing with y'all? I said, yeah, he do this, we do all the time. So, all right, bet. It wasn't like 3 seconds, I turned my head, and he on there whooping on dude. And got dude out there, so that's his love that he did for me. And, of course, I got love for him. So, yeah, I bet he don't remember that story, but I definitely do. That's one of my top 3 favorite moments. Another second would be, of course, it's weird, but the Southeast Side shooting reunion, I know you say, how's that a top 3 moment, but...
Yeah, it's a little psychotic.
Yeah, it's psychotic, but if you ever been, in a shooting, involved, I ain't gonna say too much, involved in a shooting or that aspect, it do anything on an illegal tip, so it's a rush at the time. So then when you're done with it, it's like, I got away, or am I gonna get away? It's that thought process, like, you don't know if you're gonna die or not, so it's kind of like that. You don't know what's gonna happen. So then when finally it happens, you live, you're like, all right, cool. You live and see another
adrenaline rush is what made it.
Yeah, exactly, made that much. But then before that, we was just vibing out. My brother, he was locked up at the time. We was vibing out before I remember seeing him. He was gone on that bike. I just remember we was enjoying ourselves, good vibe. Everybody from that side of town, our hood, it's a beautiful part thing. You know what I'm saying? And then top one moment, I got so many, but I have to be just all the memories of growing up, seeing how everybody is now, and I never look. It's crazy because everybody, I see a lot of young dudes in the street now, but I never judge them because I was once them. So now I'm interested to see how they grow up in the process. It's just how I shape myself, because I grew up a lot of high head, bonehead stuff. So that's why I never judge you or judge when I see somebody doing something, because I was once them. So now it's just interesting to see how what's their story going to be. So here's my story. Now I want to see how their story and how they're going to grow up, and it's basically a beautiful, interesting thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely, I just definitely want to see how it's going to go.
What's your love life like?
Well, it's funny you say that. I know a lot. Thing I have no love life, or some say, basically my heart is made of cold. But basically my love life, of course, right now I'm single. But congratulations on you getting married. Y'all make sure y'all congratulate my boy. He getting married. Go ahead, you know what I'm saying? Do this thing. So but for me to get to that point in my life, I feel like somebody have to match what I'm coming with. For instance, like I'm a loyal guy, passionate guy, straight purity, and just so real. And I feel like for that to happen, loyalty, you don't got loyalty. What do you stand for? You feel me? So I think you can be loyal. I'll take loyalty over love any day. So basically, I feel like you just gotta be, just gotta have loyalty down to the pack. That's if even for me to even consider a relationship. But then I know how it is a lot, basically nowadays, social media sways a lot, social media portrays a lot. And then, as far as that, on the social media aspect, For the female, you know, it's just crazy how we didn't change from that aspect from not going up to see it, but now you just see how females, you know, alter, you know, how they alter by female, you know, they want a relationship like social media. So I know how damaging social media can be, but I also know how helpful it can be. So it's interesting, but yeah, I'm single right now. But at the end of the day, for me to even consider a relationship and definitely get considered married, that you know, just gotta have that loyalty. Just gotta be you.
Right.
So it gotta be.
It's gotta be that person. So you plan on getting married at some point in the future?
Probably not. Probably not. Just for the simple fact, like this is how I feel, Pitch. Like I feel like if I get married and I put like all this time, cause when I got somebody, I go hard for them. So that's for my boys, even for my girls. I got somebody, I go hard for them, and I feel like if I go hard for you for 15 years and you switched up on me in one, and you do something bad for me that one, I know that's what marriage is about, but you gotta die. Like you gotta die. Yeah, so yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, moving on. I guess we can kind of play this game to where. So describe the things that I say in one word. Describe your brand. One word.
Money. Gold.
Describe your favorite food.
Chicken. Don't judge me.
Describe your favorite drink.
Water.
Describe your favorite memory. One word.
Favorite memory, fights. Cause I used to get a lot of fights growing up.
Oh, you crazy?
Yeah, a little. So
should be crazy instead of fights. Okay.
Yeah, crazy.
Describe your favorite thing to do. One word.
Think. Cause without this, you're nothing. So gotta use that mind.
Okay. Describe how many siblings you have again. One word.
15.
15. Goodness. So those are a few things that I feel like you can describe in one word, but maybe there's some other things that you can't necessarily describe in one word. Like what's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Oh, that's tough. Four Brothers though. I got a lot of good movies, but Four Brothers because it's loyalty around it. I like
favorite rapper or singer.
Favorite rapper, Lil Wayne. First Love was 50 Cent, but top 3 would be Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, and Tupac.
Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, Tupac. What about favorite singer?
Favorite singer, I have to go with my boy, CB. I would love to say R. Kelly, that's the greatest of all time, but I know the stigma that's behind him right now, so I ain't gonna say too much about that. So, but
favorite actor.
Favorite actor, these clown ass niggas out here now I'm playing. That's tough. I have to gotta go with. No, that's tough. I ain't something I never thought of, but I'll say, you gotta go with the Denzel.
Denzel.
Will Smith. Yeah.
All right, last one, but not least one. Let's do favorite. What am I thinking of? Goodness, let's do favorite comedian.
Favorite comedian, Cat Williams. But I like Birdie Man, Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle, Eddie Murphy, all those.
Gotcha.
My boy Sammy, he give me help for not mentioning Richard Pryor, but he up there too as well. But yeah, Cat. Mm-hmm.
So is there anything else you want to add to this the second interview? I mean,
yeah, basically the fact that some serious business it stands more than my motives behind it because I feel like it's weird. I know y'all might look at me crazy if y'all don't already, but I feel like at any moment I can die now, and I can feel like I'm at a target just for opening the brand and speaking on what I believe on. And I know I ain't gonna say who Day is, but I feel like Day don't like that. So now I know I open myself up as a target, just so if I do go out, you will have this to remember me by. So then, my motives behind it because I got this tattoo. I don't know if y'all can see it. But I lost a lot of people while I was away at college in a quick period of time. Even before that, ever since I've been growing up, losing people from granny to grandpops, from from the T-Birds to little ants. Boy Sean, it's around his birthday time. So happy birthday to him. Lost my boy Tay. Lost my boy EB. Elijah Brooks even lost I call it a light skin thing. She done passed on me. From she was struggling with some things she couldn't take no more. So I just got a lot of people that's close to me that I go hard for them now, and I just know that every day is not promised, so that's why I go, hard to that degree. Because
gotcha.
So, you know.
Well, unfortunately, the video is getting kind of lengthy, so we're probably gonna have to cut it pretty short.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Anyway,
but September 20th, I got it. September 20th, I got it.
It's time I put in that overtime, nigga. They don't know how much I strive for. Waking up daily thinking, God, that I'm alive for it. Educated hoodlum in the city getting wild for it. Risk it all to get everything if my child want it. Never see me struggling.